work to do. He's in the opening qualifying session, but Fabio Quartararo, the world champion, on top.
Just what he would have wanted on his Saturday morning. The world champion leads Enea Bastianini and Jack Miller, with the king of Kota, Marc Marquez, in fourth. John Zarco still trading on his FP2 time, but that was enough to get himself into the top 10. Bagnaia also through, along with Paul Espargaro and Joan Mir, with Takaki Nakagami, one of the big movers overnight, to get himself up into ninth, with Luca Marini completing your automatic Q2 qualifiers. Aleix Espargaro, the championship leader, he will go through Q1 along with Alex Rins and Maverick Vinales. Franco Morbidelli, despite a big improvement overnight, could only get himself as high as 14th. Jorge Martin was 15th ahead of Andrea Dovizioso and Brad Binder, with Alex Marquez set to go through Q1 once again. Miguel Oliveira in 19th, and then our 5 rookies led by Remy Gardner, with Darren Binder, Marco Bezzecchi, Fabio Di Gianantonio and Raul Fernandez completing your 24-rider field.
So the lap summary then for Fabio Quartararo. He went out on a used soft rear tyre to kick off that session, did 13 laps at the end and was doing some pretty respectable pace, mid to high 203s before that late attack of a 202.361 put him top of the timesheets.
And Bastianini also putting some good lappage on a soft rear tyre. 11 laps completed for him on that tyre before he switched to time attack mode and got himself up into second place overall on a 202.4.
Been a good weekend so far for Jack Miller, second yesterday, third quickest this morning. He did a lot of distance on those used tyres at the start of the session, 15 laps before he found a 202.447 on his third and final run of a crucial FP3 for the Aussie.
And Marc Marquez in fourth. He spent a little bit more time putting laps on a used soft rear tyre. He was able to get into the 203s by the end of that run before a 202.882 on a brand new soft front, soft rear, and a 202.490 booked his place comfortably through to Q2.
We'll check the sector times out at the end of that FP3 session. It was Jack Miller that led the way and narrowly ahead of Fabio Quartararo by just 9/1000 of a second, with Takaki Nakagami up there in third.
Marc Marquez, as we've so often seen, so good in sector 2. He led Enea Bastianini and Luca Marini through that part of the racetrack.
It was Ducati territory again in sector 3. Miller from Bastianini, with Fabio Quartararo quite a distance back there in third place.
And Quartararo with a comfortable advantage through that high-speed sector 4, a 10th of a second clear of the Hondas of Paul Espargaro and Takaki Nakagami.
So we've got an exciting full afternoon of qualifying action coming up later on. Next up is Lewis Sotheby and Neil Morrison to talk you through Moto3 FP3. Enea Bastianini, of course, had an excellent session. He's going to go into Q2, second position with a 202.420. But the morning belonged to the world champion, Fabio Quartararo, fastest in FP3 here in Austin.